Evening all. Okay. The chase was quite exciting again today, but the chaser stormed it. Only like one question wrong, and I think it must be the strongest chaser. Is it Anne Higety? Frosty Knickers. Yeah, amazing program, very addictive. Okay, so 20 seconds to go. 51 players have entered. Might mention it on the stream room. Okay. Okay. So 55 now, average rating 2083. I want to try and win quickly and lose quickly. I didn't really stick that very well at all yesterday. I dragged out a loss for the full 4 minutes. If I've lost a piece against someone 2200 plus, might as well just resign. I mean, saves time. I mean, there's a probability I'm going to lose, so resign quick. I didn't stick to that yesterday. Okay. I mean, that would really just help to just pick up wins later, just to resign quickly. It probably makes the tournament more fun for everyone if everyone does that. You know, if you lose a piece, more a bit generous, but you're saving yourself a lot of time here. Okay, so is it going to start 59 now? 2085. Zombie Chess, strong player to start off with. Ah, interesting. Don't usually rate this line too much. Oh, hang on, D5. Maybe I should rate this line a little bit more than I do. This doesn't look too healthy, for sure. Okay, so knight G6 here. Might as well take that to do some sort of structural damage while I can. If you can call it that. I don't know if you can call it that. Can I get F4, knight on F4? Nope, not yet. There's always knight D4. Can I just... I can't undermine this lot. I'm trying to put pressure on that before B6. Or play for bishop C6 and just try for some sort of attack. Or there's knight H4, bishop C6. But knight H4 can be played anyway. There's something like... something about knight G4. If he takes, then knight F3 might become evident. I'll lose E4. So we'll try and hold on to E4. It's on this diagonal, which is sensitive. Okay, so knight takes G2 here for E3. Is that a little bit of a blunder, I hope? Because E3, I'll be damaging that diagonal. We'll be splitting some pawns up. E3 anyway here. Protecting the knight. Then what? Knight E4 maybe. So I can take on D2. A new discovery against the queen. On queen F3, knight G5. Then I've got knight H3s. It's all getting pretty exciting. So knight G5 here. So if it goes back, I can't see it. And what about just taking on D2 here then? I'll just take on D2 and target. Hang on, queen G5. So I'm on E3 and threatening the discovery. Okay, so if I take, there's knight F4 to knight E2 coming up. Knight f4 here to try and win the queen. Bit brutal, but that's how chess is. Okay. If you're playing well. Okay, so e4. What about an exchange French, just to be a total pain? He's not letting me play the exchange French. Because I was just thinking, there's a Kasparov system. He's once played the exchange French. And my pieces are not moving now. What is this? Oh no, what have I done? Oh. So lucky beagle. Is that going to be lucky if I get queen h5? How would black defend this? Try and just go for this f file. Just play f4, f5. Hope for the best. f6. If I get an f6, then bishop h6. I suppose that keeps things closed. There's bishop c4 here. What about bishop h6 as well? Oh, bishop h6 here wins the queen. Rook g8, I think I could just take there on g8. If I take here, then queen g7 if knight e5, that would win the f6 knight. If I play the check anyway here, because of d7 being a bit loose. Nice discovered check coming my way or something. Winning material. Keep the queen, I think. For rook. What about rook d5? I suppose bishop. Oh, the king's coming down. Board. For paying a visit from the king. Rook d3. They're coming up. Will give me queen b3. Okay. Oh yeah, forget it. He's good in the morning. I don't want to play him. I want to sort of maintain a lead here. Maybe later. Okay, so this one. Okay. Yes, he's good against my Vienna. I'll take here, I think. Alright, let's see this simplification. Is it that bad? I've got knight b5. I might have a tiny advantage. If I can play bishop f4 just to be annoying. So if you ever play c6, knight d6, I've also got, well, now I've got knight d5 coming up. Castling queenside is nice. Annoying pressure. We call this bishop f3 to be annoying on b7. Maybe, oh, that's nice. The d6 square for b7 again to be annoying. Is g4 on the cards? Oh, pin. Hold on a sec. Let's not lose f4. Try and keep pressure on b7. Okay. Is he equalizing with all these exchanges, or just emphasizing something? I might have a small advantage with the bishop pair here. The dark square bishop could be potentially useful. Maybe knight e4 to double the pawns. Go for that ending. That knight's been pushed back. Surely we can't go to d5 because of this pin. So this looks good for the double pawns. Is there anything stronger? Wait for rook d8 to take, and then take on f6. I think I will double the pawns here. I want to try and evict a knight from d5 if needed. There's bishop f6 on rook d8. Will he play rook d8? Ah. Okay, I don't want double pawns. So actually, if he takes, then rook d7. Knight e6 though. c4 takes. Oh, what's this? What's this? He's resigned that. Yeah. Okay, he's usually crushing in the event of that guy, actually. Okay, okay. Okay, I'll go for a quick mate. I didn't fall for that, that's a shame. Oh, now I'm in trouble. I've underestimated my opponent. He's tricked me with this naughtiness with his king. He's maybe complacent or something. G7, is he going to take that? Okay, I'll get into F3 maybe. He's got knight F4. Let's not play Queen D5. It's not the best. Let's just double here on this D pawn. He's not mated me yet. That bishop's taking care of A8. Okay, so D2 is on. Tempted to sack the exchange. Do I need to? 2 rooks for the queen. Is that a blunder on my part? It depends how coordinated his rooks are, really. This knight's a strong piece. If I get rid of that first, and I noticed from Gwen Jones' game that you need aggressive pawns somewhere to try and get compensation. Will I get aggressive pawns? Also G6 and H5 just to lock up this side. H5 would have been good for Bishop H3, G6, but oh, he's resigned. Oh, that's very generous. He could have tried. I don't know. Okay, so okay, fear factor already. Just a few minutes in. This guy's a dangerous in the morning. Absolutely massacred me this morning, Shigorin. On the bullet in the morning. I think sometimes I beat him in the morning, but not this morning. Okay, so TCF Falco usually beats me as well, so maybe that's someone to offer a draw later. Now the Dutch Stonewall is giving myself chronic dark square weaknesses. I accept that fact, but does white, if white's not skillfully using the dark squares, then knight e4 is comfortable, and this f file, if ever white takes here, then this f file and f2 and the attack can play itself with routine moves, very routine moves, like rook h6 and queen h4. Okay, so h2 there is a problem. Maybe even, you know, taking here is possible because of a very accelerated rook h6 and queen h4. So what would be the defense here? Okay, that, of course. Hold on a sec though. Can I get knight g4 to stop that escape? So what do I want to play here? I want to get this rook into the attack. Bishop d7. Okay, would be useful for rook f8 and then knight g4 and then queen h1. If I play knight g4 here, I've got queen h1 now without the king escaping. If he takes, then queen h1. I think it could be all over. Bar the shouting. Oh no, 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 he's going to use up my time. He's going to use up my time. Time is of the essence. It looks like a totally forced mate. Oh man, oh man, that's just not fair, is it? It's early on in the tournament. These guys are just on my, as usual, heels. Okay, he's resigned there. Spared me 36 seconds, whatever. Waiting. Okay. Rosung. Let's play this exchange French that I talked about earlier. So I think the aggressive way is like this. In fact, I could have taken on c4 there. So maybe f7's a problem, or maybe a slight advantage here on the d file. Probably not really. No, I think I've messed this up. I think I've played an inaccuracy somewhere. This can't be right. Mind you, I can d5 if he doesn't play c6, knight d5. So h6 I can take here and play knight d5. He hasn't got time to gang up just yet on that. Maybe he has. What's going on here? Okay, knight d5, now on c7 as well. So let's say he plays bishop d8. Okay. Can I just try and use this h-file? Grab this one I can. So I'm still on c7 here. King f1's an inconvenience for my rook. Can I just keep that intact for a moment? Does he protect c7? Can I get my king out like this to c3? That solves the rooks being connected anyway, but it gives me double pawns. Okay, it's giving me a chance for material. Mind you, b5 is going to be a pain. Mind you, now he's giving me a chance to double and threaten things like rook g5, rook d8 at some point. Because if there was a check and then bishop e5 to if you ever took on f6, I can play rook d1, rook d8, bishop e5 potentially if he didn't play that. But now I'm threatening rook d8 and bishop e5. Okay, so will if he moves the king, bishop e5, if he moves onto a dark square. Otherwise, okay, what does black play here? Try and anticipate this. Don't know. Just waiting. Aha. Okay, yes. Not really. Okay, let's take this. Okay. Can I take on g4? If I take on g4, just go for f7 instead. In fact, why didn't I play rook f4 there to protect my pawn? Okay, I've got an a pawn to work with. Oh, he's got this dangerous pawn. Can I get behind it with rook g5? Can I get h5 without allowing the dangerous check? I can get my king in there, surely. Maybe not. Do I do a naughty thing here? Sorry, that was cruel. Sorry, I got that point. You know, using up 4 minutes there. I don't know. It's Warzone. That was very, very naughty of me. Okay, I'm sorry. I did the unexpected to give up the rook there. Mind you, this is a little bit unexpected opening as well. Okay, can I use this h-file attack? So g4, this attack doesn't do anything, does it? What is it? Why does Fianchetto here, just on the dark squares? He just blunts that. Okay, so knight g4, h3, knight d4 after for bishop d4. Okay, he's falling into for bishop d4 here, for knight d4 and bishop d4. There's also knight h2, but this f7. So what would I want to play here? Maybe just f5 for knight h2 just to win the exchange? We'll just take here. Mind you, d5 in equal in a7. I'll try and win a piece with d5. He plays d5 himself here again. There's rook h3 if I don't want to. Knight b8 and rook h3 to get some sort of attack. He's not mating me with this queen and knight that quickly after d5. So I think d5, knight b8. Okay, let's protect this. What about just e5 and, or just d5? Just kick this knight, then the e5. e5 I can get loads of pawns in the centre potentially. That would have been nice, but maybe if he plays b5 then knight d4. I just like the aesthetics of that with knight d4 with these pawns. But then he's got knight c6 after. It could be too clever by half. I'm tempted. Easier might be just to I just take here, play queen a4, keep the pressure on d4, try and avoid getting slaughtered on the b file. Okay, so maybe make some space for the king as well. So bishop, I don't know, this g5 and bishop h6 are good resources potentially. I think protecting the b file is good. Bishop d4 might have been useful. Obviously b7 is vulnerable. Queen c6 is also useful. Queen a2 is potentially useful. b6 is a little bit weak. I'm on the verge of getting mated. There's rooks on here. Can I get a rook h4 to distract this attack? Or just hold on a sec. Just pin, not pin. He's got rook c6 to try for some sort of evil perpetual check, which somehow yesterday I was allowing myself to get into in one game. Bishop f8. Okay, no. Okay, not needed. So, weakest link. That was a TV program as well, called The Weakest Link. We're still on, probably. Okay. So, takes. I want to play queen d4. I want to play h4, h5. Interesting. What do I want to do here? Maybe bishop b5. If takes, lose the queen. C takes, win the queen. Would that work? I'm not. It's too dangerous. Why play it? Because he's always got. I don't think it works. And now c7. Again, it's not needed. Why play this crazy stuff? He's weak in the diagonal. He's fundamentally weak in his light squares. Do I need to sacrifice anything to celebrate the light squares? c7 now is threatened without sacrificing anything. Okay, let him sacrifice his pieces. Okay. Oh, hang on. King there. Oh, right. Am I losing material here? There's bishop g5. Oh no. Let's not think too much about this. What about just check here? There's bishop f4 to win the queen. He's castling queenside just for the hell of it. If he plays king d5. Okay. Could this be a non-mover because he's on -12? Ah, that's a good time to get a boost. Morris Smith gambit time. Should I play it with f4 or not bother? Bishop h7 coming up. Greek gift. Because he hasn't got a defender of h7 here. Okay, I can try and use the bishops on the weaknesses. So maybe knight g5. It plays, I don't know. What about just queen c2? That's not sacrificing anything either. Just create some weaknesses for free. Then rook d1. Oh, it's queen. Thank you for sacrificing the queen. Okay. Cool. Alvin counter gambit time or not? He's gonna play bishop g5, isn't he? What about Dutch stonewall again? Or Tarrasch? Sort of Tarrasch style. I don't mind c4 and taking here if he plays queen b3, because I like b5, b4. There's a Capablanca game in that which was really sweet. In 500 master games of chess, I think I first saw that. He's undermining c4. It's logical to play e4. And okay, where's the dynamism? b4 is dynamic. I can play that. I could have played that. Missed an opportunity there. I'll keep the king in the centre because I want the rook on the A file. I want this bishop maybe on this diagonal, and to play b4 at some point. He hasn't. My king can live on dark squares. He hasn't got a dark square bishop. It shouldn't be a problem. So if I played for something like bishop here, b4, should be dangerous. Or would it be? If he takes with this, I take on d4. Takes here, then it's almost as if bishop f5 is really handy, if it was possible. Just here, just double the rooks for a moment. d5's dropping, then c4's dropping. That's a problem. Slight technical problem here. Okay, and he's controlling, unfortunately, the squares. But bishop here, forcing move. Does that help redeem the position a little bit? Anything better than if I play this for knight b4 and bishop b5? What about actually rook a3 for knight b4? If he takes here, this diagonal's going to be useful for bishop d5, bishop c4. It's knight b4 threatened. So bishop d5 for bishop c4. I don't like knight f5. Stay away from that. Okay, so is there some sort of mating that or not? Hang on. Rook d2 could be handy. If I play this, then rook d2. No, I'm in trouble. What about rook f2? I'll stop the rooks connecting anyway with rook e7. He's a bit short on time. I want to play rook f2 and bishop d5. Maybe I have to take this guy out. Now his rooks are connecting. Oh, I could be getting mated. What about rook h4 and rook f3? Is there enough time? I've got to stop this pawn here. What about king c7? Oh dear, he's winning my rook. But he's a bit short on time. Lucky there. What a lucky game there. Whoa. Okay, so is e5 any good? We're just taking here, then maybe bishop c4. So queen h4, bishop g5, e5 coming up. I think e5 here. Just go for the h7. Can I not just win the exchange? Okay, rook e8. Just win the queen. This looks to be a lucky night so far. I don't usually do that. This blasting lead usually in this tournament, so I don't know. A bit lucky tonight. I think I will accept a draw because he's. Or shall I play? I think I can just consolidate my lead here if I'm for a draw. He's not accepting a draw now. Oh dear, is it because I played the Dutch stone wall? Oh dear, I didn't think that was that bad. Oh dear. It doesn't seem that bad. So if I play for knight, I don't know what I'm doing here now. This could be trouble. Yeah, I think I'm worse. Accept the draw. Move on. Okay. Play quietly against Canada, I think. What is this? He's trying to... What is he doing? Okay, I can play for knight e5 or not. Queen d4. No, let's just play this. Okay. Can I play for the f7 weakness? Is he going to move the rook? What about something like this for b5? You can always try and win e4 here. This is interesting because he's giving me a lot of light square control. Can I play knight f1 to g3? I don't want the double pawns though. He could sack. Yeah. If I play king h1 and rook g1, is that potentially okay if I play rook g3 double rooks? This diagonal could be good for bishop d3. If I just pile up the pressure, queen c2. There's something nasty here tactically I've missed. I've got queen d5 as well. Now he's threatening to mate me. So queen d6, I hope I'm not getting mated. Protecting h2 with my queen. Might be threatening queen f8, bishop f5. Or more simply queen d7, threatening mate on g7. Rook g3 will be nice against bishop f3 if needed. I've got two knights on f3. Okay. It's going well tonight. Something surprising, 25 minutes to go. And I'm on 185! I don't think this has ever happened before, and I wasn't even going to play tonight. I'd set paracetamol earlier. I'm worried about... Oh dear. Should I be playing on... Can this... Off taking paracetamol even? I don't even know. It's about an hour ago. I don't know if I'm going to... If that's a problem. I thought I had a cold coming up. Okay. I want to eliminate this guy, so knight c8 to d6. Then work on my spatial advantage here. c4. I don't want him to close up the position like that. Okay, castling queenside is usually very dangerous, but I want to win all these pawns on the queen side. I want to win d3 as well, just to be greedy. Okay, if I win d3 here, okay. It's not happening. c4. A lot of d-file pressure. He's not castling. Okay, that looks fun. I'll just collapse the centre. f4, squeeze with f4. Get a big knight on e5. Or not. Get some other files open. f3 pressure. Anything to do here? Exchange sack to get the dark squares, block this bishop in, get e5. Knight e5, I want to get this diagonal. How do I get onto, hang on, knight e5, let's get the queens off here, just to avoid any problems. Try and use this exchange up here, so b5 and bishop b6 would be nice on that diagonal. Then what? Knight c4 would be nice after that. So if I play for this check, maybe bishop e3 as well as a pre-move. Try and protect now b5. This bishop's still not too hot. Am I pushing my luck here? Although the knight's good, you know, he could start attacking with the b5 square. Okay, d2. So bishop e2 for bishop f3. If he plays rook b2, maybe take knight c4 if he takes on b5. Okay, that's not happening. This looks very comfortable. Although, is it? I can win another pawn, but he's got dangerous checks. I'm playing with fire. If I win a6, it shouldn't be a problem if he hasn't got two rooks. Okay. Can I win this and get the two pass pawns? Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. I'm down on the clock. Only 3 seconds, he's going to win on time if nothing else. Got to keep pre-moving. shame. My advantage is gone a little bit. 20 minutes to go. That's a real shame. I thought I was in a great position. Time pressure. And this guy's a bit dangerous sometimes as well. I think I might accept a draw. He's quite dangerous. I just want to consolidate the lead here. It's a fun line. Okay, I just want to stop bishop c4 somehow. So maybe queen d4. Queen d4 here. Then I can castle. Can I get rid of these invasive pieces? Ah, it's not healthy for this bishop for bishop c4. If I can take now on e5. I've got to play king h8 at some point. Or get rid of this knight. Okay, so bishop c4 is on the cards. Just go back for a moment. Oh, he's winning the exchange. What am I playing at here? Right, knight g4. So I've got queen h4. Well, bishop f2 is now threatened for queen d3. If he plays d4, I just take en passant. Okay. Is queen f6 any good? I'm hitting a1 and f7. Okay. A rook d3 would be good, or maybe just e3. Okay. Bishop b4 or knight g3 first, then bishop b4, just to stop king e2. Or knight d2. I'll take on f1, then play bishop b4. Oh. Oh, queen h6. Gordon, blimey. Gordon Bennett. Alright, I'm threatening mate now. Can I threaten my own mate now? Queen d2. Right, e2. Queen, another queen. Blimey, queen h6 was sharp. So Shigorin's on my towel. 16 minutes to go. Oh, this guy again. Why am I paired with him? Okay. Just want to consolidate the lead. I haven't won a Warzone, I don't know, for at least 3 weeks or something, so it'd be really cool to try and win this tournament. Right, this is good hyperdrive here. 2-2-3 with 16 minutes to go. Why did I do that? This is a terrible Groomfield now. Provocation gone too far. bishop pair. Can I use knight c4 now? That's interesting. That's interesting as well. This is good. Knight b5 coming up. An exchange. That's nice. Okay, although knight e5 is going to make things difficult. I'm going to rook over here, try and win this h5 before I get mated. Try and set up the defense, win h5 again. Okay, win h5 here and lose c6. Bishop b7, knight e7, king h7, queen d3 maybe. And what about queen e5 as a potential threat? Oh, knight e7 now. Okay, so against knight e7 I can move the king. I'll make rook f5. Okay, I don't mind getting some good pieces here. If he takes, I'm on g2, I can play rook g6 after. If I can get a good piece going. Nope. Can I play for rook g6? I'm not threatening anything because that's pinned. Can I play queen g4? Queen f3? He just takes then and takes queen g4. I'm on the knight. Double attack. If he takes queen e4, oh, he takes, just take this queen. Queen e1 threatens, king g2. I'll play e5 here. And queen e1 take on e5. Pre-move. Cool. He could easily catch that up. That guy. Oh, this guy smashes me all the time. I think I'm going to offer him a draw. I think I've lost the last 2 games against him. Panic. Dangerous 2300, who doesn't care for my draw offers. He's got no fear, this guy. Try and see what his plan is. Is it just to wait for me to do something? Is he going to close up the position? No, okay. Does he play c3 here? Uh-oh. Am I winning c3 potentially? Even though that's a terribly weird move to play knight b1, but is it with a vengeance? Knight d5 or knight b5 for knight d6 to try and fault the rooks. So he takes on c2, knight d6. Say he doesn't take on c2. Knight a7, queen c6, knight a7. Say queen c5. Maybe I just take knight d6. Family fork. Is there anything stronger? Maybe rook c1 coming up. Just get rid of something. Not really. Okay, what do I do here? Exactly. I know I don't really want to play f4 because I give him loads of opportunities. I'll just try and win e5. What about rook d2? He just attacks this rook. He just is annoying. Aha. Can I get some pressure on this diagonal with queen d4? So he's going to play queen a3. I've got pin here to win the queen. And he gives him a massive passed pawn. Is that winning his passed pawn? It might be. No, I can't allow that passed pawn, surely. I just want to play for queen d4. Get the queen away, queen d4. I'm on f6. There's no rook d8. His queen's a total nuisance. He protects f6. Or no, he doesn't. Can I just stop his use? I can play bishop f6 now without this thing queening, surely. So queen e4, bishop f6. He's only got 10 seconds. This looks good. Two seconds. Okay. 2100 average rating as well. Okay, Queen Petra. Offer a draw to try and consolidate leads over 2200. I just want to quickly get 1 or 2 wins. I can't take this lead for granted of 50. It's just 2 wins worth for we to just win 2 wins there. Nearly 3 wins. Got a bonus there. That helps. Possibly he's not in the tournament at minus 20. He is in the tournament. Oh, this e3 is a target. Can I just take it here? Queen e2, Queen e7, knight f4 after. There's bishop f2, knight f4. No, that doesn't work. I'll just take here and take on f4 after. Play rook e8, manually castle. c5, bishop d7, bishop c6 or something. Well, c5 coming up just to win e2. Can I win e2? If he plays g3, knight h3, and then I take. Let's get more material here, be greedy for a change. Is there a quick mating that? We'll get the other rook in. We'll just play g5. What would be a quick mating that here? I think playing for rook e5 and g5. Okay, 50 with 6 minutes to go. Morris Smith gambit could be the nice gambit to have at this stage. Try it with f4. He's going to let me castle. Six minutes to go. 1947. think I'm going to go for a win here because I've got a nice attacking position. E6 now. Aha. These dark squares are weak. Okay. Okay. I've got rook f7 here. On takes, there's rook f7. There's rook f7 here as well. So I'll win the bishop on b7 here. On back row, of course. That would be unpleasant. I'll just take the rook here actually. Okay, still 40, but he's narrowing the gap. 40, he's only played 20, he must have won 20 out of 20. So 4 minutes to go. About. So he just needs, if, yes, it's not guaranteed, even with this score. You can take play c3 or something. Stop bishop g5. Play for g5 myself. Play for the f file. Don't mind taking here. Undouble the pawns. So this f file, f2, pleasant. Queen h4. Just double the rooks. Rook g6 after. Okay, is he going to take here? Then me take. Okay, try for some sort of. Oh, let's lose a7. Let him queen a pawn now. Fantastic. Oh dear. Time to offer a draw. I can see myself in a completely lost position here. I don't know. Do I offer a draw here? He's not going to accept it. I don't think. Oh, that loses. Hang on a sec. I'll just resign this. Do I just resign this to try and win the tournament? Or try for a last cheapo? Is there a last cheapo attempt? Controlling f2. I think resign it because he's got this a pawn. Could try and win one more game with 2 minutes to go. There's only 20 gap now. Ouch. 20 gap. 21 gap. That could help. He'd have to win 2 games. That 21 helps. That 1 point helps. Will he win 2 games? Oh no, come on. Not this guy. If I can just win 1 more game, as long as people don't resign to him immediately. What I do here is just play this game and a King's Engine and take my time. What's good, knight c6 or knight d7? I think knight d7. Play him. Okay, let's play it like Tau. Or not, as the case may be. A nice bind. Okay, I play queen c7, then b6, then bishop b7. He's going to have a bind with knight d5. I can't do that. Knight c5. e5. Is this lost already strategically? Just let him play knight d5. I don't know. I don't know. If I just go back with my queen for a moment. Alright, give him this huge bind and c6 control. What about a5 here? Just weaken b5 to get c5 for the knight. Okay. So I take on d5 here. I can play what exactly? I can take my time here because there's only like 10 seconds of the tournament. Maybe bishop a6. Maybe rook e8 for e6. What would be best? B takes or D takes? Probably D takes. Pressure on d5. So I take here. Right. Am I going to lose on time? Let's get a move on. Oh, I think I might have done it. Might have done it. I've seen the qubits. That's amazing. I just can't believe it. I had a headache earlier. Didn't expect. By 1 point. By 1 point. It was that 1 point which got it. Blimey. Whew. Okay, comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks very much.